Hello everyone. My name is Nikhil and in this video we are going to solve another lead code problem. Determine if string halves are alive. In this problem we are given a string s of even length and we need to divide it into two equal parts and check if the if both of the path have the same number of vowels or not, and return true if the both path have same number of vowels, and otherwise we have to return false. As we can clearly see in the example, we have a example as we have in input we have a book. Mm. Book string. After dividing it into two parts, we can after dividing it into two parts, we can clearly see in the first part also contain the one vowel o, and the second part also contain the one vowel o, which means the both have only one vowels. So the return is and the output is true. So for solving this problem, our approach is like the first, the like think about the idea. The idea is first as instead of creating two substrings for the storing different half of the string, we can traverse the first half first, and we can use two for loops to traverse first half in the first for loop and the traverse second half in the second for loop, and count the vowel of the both halves and compare the both counts. If the compare comes and what if we can optimize it further? As we optimize it further, instead of comparing the both count, we can just to make a single count variable and apply it and set it in the code, like if the first num if in the first for loop we find a vowel, we will increase the count by one, and in the second for loop in the second for loop if we find a vowel, we will increase we will decrease the count by one. So at last at last we check the after calculating both sides, the count become zero. If the count becomes zero, then that means the both half have same equal number of vowels and return true. If count is other than zero, that means both half does not have the same number of vowels and return false. First, for solving this problem, we have to first make a function to check if if the character is vowel or not. So let's implement the code. First, we have to make a function which check if the character is vowel or not. So the type and the we are naming the function is vowel. This time we'll change the every character in lowercase, which make easy to guess if the character is as we know, the character is the vowels are we have five vowels in English alphabet: A, E, I, O, U. So we will make sure that the character. We will just check it if the character is A, E, I, O, U or not. So we apply this. So this function will check if the character is vowel or not. If the character now we are moving further. Like first we will make the variable count to which store the counts of vowel in the both half, and then we will make a for loop. This is the first for loop to for the first half of the string start from 0 to this for loop will run from 0 to the half of the length of the string. And check check and then apply the condition if we are calling the function which we make for the checking if the character is vowel or not. Right? So this we will make another for loop for the rest of our part. Which start from the half of length. After finishing the code, we will just return count. And this return will check if the count is equal to 0. If count is equal to 0, then return true, or otherwise return false. So for this problem, so for this code, the time complexity is O(n) and the space complexity is O(1). Thank you for watching this video.